time has come for our 6 lonely farmers to welcome their 3 favourites back to their farms. And while their properties are located in some of the most beautiful corners of this country, well, this is definitely going to be no holiday. Tonight, our favourites come face to face with the harsh reality of life on the land. And with the competition for our farmers' hearts heating up, who will fit in? Who will make a good first impression? And who could potentially win a farmer's heart for life?
Love is an amazing feeling. Who knows where it's going to take you?
Just to love and be loved, I think, is probably what it's all about.
Yeah, I think it's just the thing that I think everyone wants to find.
Across the country, love is in the air.
Love is what makes it all worthwhile.
Love is happiness.
And it's heading straight for our farmers.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I'd fall in love.
Oh, wow.
Just the feeling of being in love is amazing.
Not only is it like the best feeling, it changes you. Definitely changes you.
And for 5 bush bachelors and 1 gorgeous female farmer, the timing couldn't be better.
I'm hopeful that today could be my last day as a single country girl.
They're preparing to open their hearts and homes to 3 love hopefuls. And with any luck, they'll find the one for them.
I hope to find love on this farm.
They've got just 10 days to decide. And on the 3rd day, must send one of their favourites home.
I don't know if I want to do it. And the more you get to know them, the harder it is.
But make the right decision, and they might just find they're happily ever after. In South Australia's stunning Clare Valley, our cheeky charmer Farmer Ben can't wait to fall in love.
Farmer Ben wants a wife really bad. I've got my house and my dog, and I've got my farm. But yeah, there's just a little corner or big corner that's missing out of my life, and I'm hoping that one of these ladies could be the one. Yeah, I think I'm probably the most ready I've ever been in my life for this, so I just want them to get here.
Luckily, Ben's 3 lovely ladies are just moments away.
I want to get there now. Are you guys nervous?
Yeah,
Really?
definitely.
Oh no, come on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I'd fall in love with Ben. He's funny, he's attractive. Yeah, he's the ideal guy. Look, girls, I think this is it. Woo!
Here they are.
The blondes are here.
First out of the car is shy Brisbane girl Janine, who's hoping to mend a broken heart.
How are we?
All right, thanks. How are you?
Pretty good, thanks. Welcome to my farm.
This is definitely the bravest thing I've ever done in my life, to look for love.
But single mum Christy's been looking forward to this moment the most.
Hey, Christy.
Are you coming?
Pretty good, thanks. How are you?
Good.
At the group date, she made her feelings clear.
Of course I did. I kissed him, okay?
And Ben liked what he saw.
Nice day for it.
It makes me feel really good that there are men out there that don't mind single mums, because it is a hard thing. Most men just run for the hills.
But Tassie girl Lucy isn't going to let an opportunity like this pass her by.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm very well now that you're all here.
I'm excited to feel those butterflies again. I mean, who wouldn't be?
Jeez, I'm pretty nervous right now, I'll tell you that much.
This is a chance of a lifetime. I want to stick it out to the end.
All
Let's do it.
Let's get into it.
Over in New South Wales, our country gent, Farmer Charles, is full of the joys of spring.
And it's just a great season. It's a fantastic spring. You just kind of feel anything's possible.
3 years ago, Charles gave up a successful career as a lawyer to become a sheep farmer. But he's never shared his life on the land with 1 lady, let alone 3.
Well, certainly for me, having 3 girls in the house presents a bit of pressure. That you want things to look nice, and so I'll, certainly be the best host I can, or try to be. If it's the first step to a great love story, we'll even better.
and hoping to share his great love story are Charles's 3 leading ladies.
Finally!
Nice to see you, Megan.
You too.
Hi, Lucy.
Hi, Charles. Good to see you.
Donna.
Hi.
Very well.
I think Charles is very different to guys that you meet in the city, and I actually don't think I've met anybody like Charles before.
Sydney girl Lucy fell for Charles's charms the very first moment they met. And he's not disappointing her now.
Do you want a hand?
I'd love you to take
All
it.
right.
Chivalry's not dead, thank God.
Lucy and Megan, you're in here.
It's fabulous, thank you.
It's great.
Charles's next girl is Megan, who at 26 is the youngest of the group.
Oh, not too bad being home for the next few days.
Last but not least is chartered accountant Donna. She spent her childhood in the country and is hoping this could be her chance to return.
Yeah, I guess it's a bit of a fairy tale kind of location. You've got the river and beautiful trees around, and yeah, I could definitely get used to it.
Among the green grass of Gordon, Victoria, a lovable sheep and potato farmer Nick's welcoming his 3 girls to the farm.
Good to see you.
You too.
And unsurprisingly, he can't believe his luck.
I've never fallen in love before, and what I think is so bizarre about this that there is actually one I could say I could marry, and I think it's a miracle.
For better or worse, his 3 potential wives have already moved in.
Hey, do you like the dress? Do you reckon that's country?
I've got a hairdryer and a hair straightener and a curler. Nick is the ideal guy, tall, dark and handsome and funny and a country boy.
And while vegetarian Tamika might not be the most obvious choice to come to a farm,
Check out my gumboots.
she knows exactly why she's here.
I feel like I've had my fun and, I'm tired of that. I'm ready to just find my person and settle down.
She's not the only one.
Do you reckon we need these?
After 2 failed relationships, radio DJ Sophie's hoping to strike third time lucky with Nick.
Yeah, there's definitely a chemistry, so I find him attractive and he's cute. He's definitely cute.
You made yourselves at home, it's good to see.
I'm here to find the love of my life.
Oh, Lord. This man.
You're so handsome, by the way. The dimples are dimpling. They're really getting me.
All the good things. Season 3, Farmer Wants a Wife. There are 4 very handsome, very single farmers.
Oh my gosh, I am in love with him.
Say hello to Farmer Matt.
I'm Matt from Morro Bay, California. Our farm is unique because we're about 5 miles from the beach. We grow avocados and exotic fruits.
Them girls were trying to touch Matt's avocados. Didn't like it.
Qualities I'm looking for in a wife: someone who's really driven, smart, someone that's really fun too. At the end of the day, I like having a good time.
I think he likes me. Ladies, it's Farmer John.
My name is John. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. The farm has been in my family for about 6 generations.
Do you actually work on the farm?
Oh, of course I do. Happy?
100%.
Having 5 women move in is going to be pretty weird,
Oh my gosh, is that the house?
but I am excited for the chaos.
Handsome man. Handsome.
Say hello to Farmer Jay.
I make sure that breath on point. My name is Jay, and I'm from Florence, Alabama. We have a cattle and hay operation. It's been in my family for generations.
I dare you to pick one up.
I have everything I could ever dream of. I'm just missing somebody to share all that with.
Even though I'm a city girl, I could still be a farmer.
Right. Yeah, you definitely look the part.
Meet Farmer Colton.
A lot of dating options in Mena. Tons and tons of women if you're like 80. I'm Colton. I'm from Mena, Arkansas.
I'm just gonna throw it out there and just reel him in.
I've got a 2-year-old little boy that is my whole world.
I definitely want kids of my own. I do want a boy first.
Yeah, you definitely get to pick, so that's good.
Wow, that could be my future husband, and that just like so crazy.
Oh, man.
Definitely want to find the right one to bring home to mama.
I don't need 1,000 girls.
Definitely gonna try to kiss her.
I need you, I need you, I need you.
Falling in love with him.
Honestly, she could be my future wife.
You have poopy in your hair.
Something happened. They've been sneaking off. It just got really real.
Want to go home.
This dang process just keeps getting harder and harder.
I am ready to fall in love. I want a wife.
It's a lucky day for our lucky country. 6 lonely farmers are being joined by a trio of singles.
Yes, welcome. Little romantic side coming out in me.
All of whom are hoping to win their heart. And while some are still on their way, others are already one step closer to falling in love. In Margaret River, our bubbly winemaker Melia has made a big effort to welcome 3 boys to the farm.
Very excited about seeing the boys again. Not knowing what the future could hold is a really exciting thing.
This is it. Home sweet home. Oh, sweet home. Exactly.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thanks. Welcome to Margaret River.
First up is Scotsman Martin, who couldn't believe his luck when Melia chose him to come to the farm.
Fantastic, yeah. Yeah, great. Oh, I could see myself living in Western Australia. I travel halfway around the world, so 3 hours from Melbourne really doesn't make much difference.
Next is Queensland comedian James, and he's making quite the impression.
It was really great to see James again. When he stepped out of the car, I thought, wow, he's so tall and handsome and got a cute smile. Should we grab your luggage and come inside?
Yeah, great. Cool.
But Melia can't help notice there's someone missing.
I was looking forward to Steve being one of the 3 guys that came here, and when he didn't arrive, I'm kind of wondering where he is, what's going on.
Melia's third pick was Newcastle musician Steve, but he's still on the other side of the country.
Hello?
Hi, this is Steve.
I don't think I'll be able to come to the farm.
I just don't see myself.
Packing up and relocating to the other side of Australia.
It's just one of those things, I'm afraid.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that you can't make it. I was very upset and disappointed because Steve was definitely one of my favourites. I'm going to have to think long and hard about the situation there, but perhaps there's another option for me.
In far north Queensland, our tropical fruit farmer Mark's wasted no time putting his gorgeous new arrivals to work.
We're going to need cane knives, file, diesel packs.
Okay.
And mussels.
And mussels?
Yeah.
Check.
And they're about to discover exactly what he's looking for.
I'm a bit of a slow starter. I'm a bit of a shy guy. So I think the girl I need to meet is sort of the opposite to me. She has to be quite outgoing, quite outrageous, spontaneous. I need to light a fire in me.
Aiming to do just that is confident career girl Claire.
Uh-oh. I've literally gone from one extreme to the other. I wear a suit to work. I'm indoors all day. So it is absolutely very different.
That's a good jab.
But my coming to the farm is a very genuine quest for love. But the right love is important.
You're going to cut that down?
Absolutely. He's a goner.
That big, beautiful banana tree.
But after wowing Mark at the group date, it was veterinary nurse Kerry who was the obvious choice to come to the farm.
And that's why.
I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing, but keep looking over there at those muscles. Pretty hot.
He's definitely got it going on.
And waiting quietly in the wings is 23-year-old Emily.
I'm definitely a girly girl. I'm not that brave.
Okay, so Emily, I'll get you to stand
Do you reckon that's a snakeskin?
What? No, that's a banana leaf.
Oh my God. I'm not just looking for any boyfriend.
I'll just try one.
Oh, that's embarrassing. It has to be someone really special. And I think Mark's pretty special.
And my heart stopped for a couple of
What
seconds.
did I do?
but it's good intensity. I like the strength. Yeah.
In the heart of New South Wales, our hot young horseman Kieran isn't leaving anything to chance when it comes to welcoming his 3 girls to the farm.
Oh, I forgot to tuck it in, didn't I? Yeah, I can't believe I've got 3 girls coming to the farm. I've never had that in my life, so, and especially 2 coming from Gold Coast.
Kieran is just 24, but as a 3rd-generation farmer, family means everything.
What are these here, Mum?
Kiss me quick, I think that's a good one.
Kiss me quick.
And it's a tradition he wants to continue.
Yeah, I'd eventually like to think that I'll find a wife and raise kids on this farm. Yeah, I can't wait. Here they come, Jack.
Luckily, Kieran might not have to wait much longer.
Sarah, how you going?
Oh, good. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Fellow horse lover Sarah, a Miss Universe Australia finalist, left Kieran speechless on their speed date.
So what... Oh, God, Kieran, whoa.
And she's in it to win it.
Competing for love, it's, you know, it's different. Like, obviously it's not the same as a beauty pageant, but at the end of the day, you know, you're the one that wants, you know, to, you know, win Kieran's heart.
Also hoping to be the one is 20-year-old Jay.
Yeah, it was good. It was long. Kieran is definitely as hot as I remember, and he also got a haircut, which made it even better. Nice haircut.
Thank you.
You know, he seemed excited that I was here, which is a good sign, I think.
My God.
Yeah.
There's a lot there.
Packed for all occasions.
But hot on their heels is country girl Tegan, who knows how to make an entrance.
Oh, nice car. Yeah, when she turned up in an old Land Cruiser, it was quite funny. Hey, Tegan, how you going?
How are you?
Very well. How was your journey? Not too far?
Lovely, thank you.
I think Tegan, coming from the country, she looked a lot more relaxed compared to the city girls. Plus, she doesn't live far away from here, so I think she'll fit in quite easily. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this. Don't be afraid to pick a bag up, girls.
I can definitely see myself living on a farm. Obviously, growing up on a property, that's where I just feel most at home.
Wow, this is so nice.
That's beautiful. So I think marrying a farmer would be okay.
All right, girls, let's go get everyone settled. Welcome to Memagong.
Back in South Australia, cheeky charmer Farmer Ben's getting straight down to business with his 3 lovely ladies.
The girl that I'm looking for is someone that doesn't mind getting her hands dirty and pitching in and doing certain jobs, even if they don't like it. In we go.
Oh, right, me first, okay.
Ladies first.
Hey, little chicken.
And their first job? Cleaning out the chook shed.
I just freaked out. I thought he was joking.
Let's get into it, girls, come on.
It, didn't smell very nice and there was just poo everywhere.
While Janine and Christine aren't having much success, go-getter Lucy's stepping right up to the challenge.
I thought, right, here's a chicken, I'm going to pick it up, and I don't care if I'm the first.
That's it. 2 at once, good work. Saves the time. Out of the 3 girls, Lucy, she seems pretty fun. I think she'll probably do just about anything, won't say no.
And when it comes to the final job of the day, it's Lucy who's first at it again.
Right.
Get her hands in and nice clean water.
You try really hard not to make it awkward, but, you know, there is that little side of you that, you know, you do want to stand out.
And this time, it pays off.
You maybe get it my way.
Doesn't it smell even better?
I do feel like there's a connection there. I mean, we get on really well, and he talks probably just as much as I do, so that helps.
Oh, how good does that feel? I'll get it off for you.
Oh, what a gentleman.
Yeah, I am looking forward to spending more time with Lucy. We've got a lot in common, and yeah, we get on really well.
Teamwork.
That's it.
That's awesome.
That's what it's all about.
After the break, the favourites get down and dirty.
She got it in the end.
In the race to win a heart.
Definitely broke the ice anyway.
Plus, a surprise dinner guest turns one farmer's world upside down.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
The first day on the farms is well underway. And for most of our city singles, it's their first ever taste of country life.
What have I just volunteered for? Might have to give you a job here as well.
In Gordon, Victoria, Larrick and farmer Nick's girls are learning that work doesn't stop for the rain.
What are we doing here?
Today we're picking spuds, girls. What do you think?
Bring it on.
Get our hands dirty.
Yeah, looking at it, you'll get your hands dirty, but... so let's get into it. Go for it.
I do not like to get my hands dirty. I hate getting my hands dirty.
The name of the game, girls, fill your bucket in box, and then start again.
I want it just to be a good fun time for them and do a bit of work and teach them the farming ways, and it'll be a good chance for me to see their character.
Do you want all the roots?
No, just met you.
While Sophie's hoping to keep things clean, vegetarian Tamika can't wait to get stuck in.
I definitely want to impress Farmer Nick. I wouldn't be here if there wasn't that aspect to it. If I didn't care what he thought, then it would mean that, you know, I had no hope at all of cultivating a connection.
So teeny.
But fun-loving Tegan's got a different idea.
So we were all trying to pick the potatoes and do the job right, but I decided that it was all a bit too much. So I picked up some mud and threw it at Tamika.
Don't you start a war. She was determined to start a mud war and she got it in the end. I'm not going to sit back and let others have all the fun.
And soon enough, no one is safe.
Oh, she's done it now.
I did not want to have a mud fight because I was wearing a cowboy shirt with diamonds on it. I want no part in this.
I think she'll soon realise that maybe wearing the nicest clothes you own on the farm isn't a smart idea. I think Nick probably prefers a girl that can get her hands dirty and not worry about it because you can just wash it off.
I don't know about this. Maybe I'm not cut out to be a potato farmer's wife.
You'll fit right in. Yeah, I brought him out here for, you know, a bit of work, and it didn't quite pan out that way, but definitely broke the ice anyway, so it's good. All right, girls, let's go clean up, all right?
Yes, time.
On the unspoilt shores of Western Australia, farmer Melia is still dealing with Steve's decision not to come to her farm. With only 2 guys to choose from, her chances of finding love have already been cut short.
When Steve phoned me and told me he couldn't come to the farm, I was a little bit disappointed. I was really looking forward to seeing him again.
But Melia's got another plan up her sleeve.
Perhaps there is someone else that can come join me on the farm. Just need to make a phone call and see if they're available for it. Hi, it's Melia. How are you?
With work over for the day, our farmers are keen to impress their favourites with an evening of good old-fashioned country hospitality.
So what are you making? I would love to live here. Honestly, it's amazing. It's my dream. Kieran's an amazing guy. So yeah, I would love to stay here more than anything.
Yeah, I'd like to cook them a nice meal and get them relaxed and settled in.
Farmer Kieran's keeping dinner simple with spaghetti carbonara.
Cheers, girls. Thanks for a lovely day.
Charles is saying a prayer for his lamb roast.
Thank you very much.
Actually, we might just have a little grace too, if that's all right. Thank you to each of you for being here to share it. Amen.
Amen. And while Ben hopes his giant snapper will be worth the wait.
We're pretty hungry.
Ben!
Out he comes with this huge tray, this huge snapper. Like, it was massive.
Look at that.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Mark's gone one better and caught his own barramundi.
I think we got one. I think we got dinner.
Oh, that's good.
Does it smell good?
That smells really good.
How about cheers to barramundi?
Cheers to barramundi.
What a
Cheers.
delicious fish.
That leaves Nick, who faces the dilemma of never having cooked for 3 girls before.
Nick decided to make us his special, which was lamb chops and vegetables.
Shit.
There was a bit of a challenge with the cutlery.
We have 3 forks, so that'll be good.
Nick can eat with his fingers then.
Yeah.
But that's not the only hiccup.
All right, here we go, girls. This is what you call a meat tray, get it right.
Straight in front of the vegetarian. Thanks.
I knew Tamika was a vegetarian, but she just got more of a serve of the veggies.
dig in. Get in it.
He's mine. Nick ended up eating with his hands like a caveman, so maybe he'll pick all three of us and be done with it.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Back in Western Australia, Farmer Melia's got a big surprise in store for Martin and James.
Maybe you should sit there, and Martin, you can sit next to me, and our mystery guest will sit here. The guys just weren't too sure what was going on. They are typical blokes, after all.
We just sat down for our meal, and all of a sudden, Greg appeared from the darkness.
Good evening, people.
No way. Myself and James, I think, were a bit surprised.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Just in time.
Nice, how you doing, mate?
At the group date, 32-year-old Greg missed out on the farm stay by a whisker.
Steve, are you to come back to yelling up?
That'll be great.
But this new contender lives just 3 hours away in Perth and jumped in his car as soon as he got the call.
Cheers, good to see everyone.
Cheers, good to see you too.
Yeah, it was a big surprise. Sort of mixed emotions at first, but yeah, I'd like to think that I'm in with a good chance. Tastes better than what I've had in a restaurant, actually.
Having Greg arrive really changed the dynamics of the boys. It became a little bit more competitive.
Obviously, a good sign of a good meal when everyone's busy eating instead of chatting, I suppose.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting experience.
It's absolutely fantastic. It's beautifully presented. Obviously, just like the company.
Still to come, a shock revelation for Farmer Ben.
Janine can come across as hard work because you're not giving me much back.
And as the rain begins to fall,
Do you think it's a little bit over the gun base?
the road to love will never be the same again.
Makes me a bit upset that I can't do the things that he likes to do.
The rising sun signals the start of a brand new day. And on the farms, first signs of life are starting to appear. With less than 48 hours before our farmers send someone home,
Oh, thank you.
there's never been a better time to fall in love.
Morning, girls. Yeah, sleep well?
In New South Wales, hot young horseman Kieran's saddling up to take his 3 girls on a morning cattle muster.
I've never ridden in a Western saddle before.
Stock saddle, thank you.
Stock saddle, whoops.
Like Kieran, beauty queen Sarah has been riding horses ever since she can remember.
Felt very excited, and you know, it's something that I love more than anything. I'm in my element.
She just looks like she was made to ride a horse.
And country girl Tegan's no stranger to it either.
I was so excited when Kieran told us we were going to be able to ride his horses. That's because I know that that's what he loves doing.
But having never stepped foot on a farm before, Gold Coast girl Jay's already feeling the odd one out.
I'm not familiar with the horses like these girls, so
Have you driven manual before? You driven
yeah, I'll be in the ute.
So, everyone right to go?
Sure.
Move out. Let's go get these cattle in.
What is it doing?
I know from experience, people that don't ride or have anything to do with horses, they just can't really relate.
You two want to go around, and we want to try and push them up towards the yards now?
Yeah, okay.
Righto. Yeah, when I looked over and saw, 2 girls on a horse will give me a hand to move cattle, it was quite a good sight, actually. It was quite nice. Straight in there, Tegan. You wait there, Sarah. Right, straight in there. Keep that cow going. Yep. Mission accomplished.
Makes me a bit upset that I can't do the things that he likes to do. I don't know how Kieran's feeling. I don't know, maybe he doesn't look at it like that, but at this stage, right now, I feel pretty low about that, so, yeah.
In South Australia, sheep and cattle farmer Ben's invited Brisbane girl Janine on his idea of a hot date.
How you going, all right? Thanks, I chose Janine to go up the top of the hills and feed the cows. She's a bit quiet as a person, a bit shy, so I thought it'd be a good place to, get a bit of alone time and get to know her on a different level. You're keen about finding, you're dead set on finding a person to settle down with. You just want it to be the right person. Yeah.
But previous heartbreak has left the shyest of girls a little anxious.
My mouth is very dry. I'm so, it's so nerve-wracking sitting that close to him.
And if you did find the right person, you'd have no hesitation.
Yeah.
No. That's what I want to hear. What do you reckon about me? Because you're not giving me much back.
Yeah, it's hard. I really find it hard to say, my
Talk
feelings.
about your feelings. Yeah.
But from what I've seen of you, I really like your hair. Yeah, I like that you're cheeky.
Cheeky.
Yeah. And I think that, I could have heaps of fun with you.
Yeah?
I really like Ben. I think he's great, and he's definitely the sort of person that I'd be interested in. So he's really easy to talk to, funny, all that generic stuff, but it's so much better in real life. I'm so glad that you chose me, and I'm having heaps of fun.
Yeah.
I want to stay.
You want to stay, do you? I don't think I've had too many shy girlfriends in my time. Yeah, most of them have been outgoing, and I'm just wondering whether that's where I've gone wrong. It's going to be good.
Yeah, it's good. Thank you.
Over in New South Wales, the heavens have opened.
Wow.
But even thoughtful farmer Charles isn't letting his girls out of landmarking that easy.
It's just got to be done. It's not that sexy, but there's just plenty of little things to do. Donna, you might be able to just pick up in here for us.
Luckily, Donna and Megan both grew up on farms, so they're feeling right at home.
I got to do the castration ring, so like riding a bike, once you're on it, you're back on it.
Oh, you little cutie. I was the catcher, so I had to catch the lambs. And I think I almost got the injection in my neck.
But while Sydney girl Lucy's out of her depth...
Nice fun.
I don't think I've been in a working shed since school excursions. Grab like that.
Yep.
It's working to her advantage.
I was probably looking to Charles to see maybe a bit of reassurance, am I doing the right thing? And, you look to your leader in a way.
How is it you're still spotlessly clean, Lucy?
I'm not clean.
She was smiling, and then, she looked at me and she was smiling.
With all eyes on the job, it seems everyone's forgotten about the rain.
We finished landmarking, came out, drove out from the shed and came up to the river, and it was very high.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
A lot of water running very quickly, so sort of Charles had to assess the situation.
What do you reckon?
I'd say we go for a swim.
Do you think it's a little bit over the gumboot?
And with the river still rising, there's only one thing for it.
True to good neighbours round here, he got his neighbour Roger to lend us a hand.
First two girls in, and
Just as the weather can turn, so do Charles's attentions.
Megan and Lucy went over with Roger first, and then had to come back and get Donna and I, and it was a small cab. We had to squeeze in.
I did notice Donna sat on Charles's lap coming across in the tractor.
I realised I was going to have to sit on his lap, and I kind of didn't want to squash him. But it worked out okay, I think. I think he can still walk, so it's something you don't do every day.
No, that's right.
Still to come, new love is in the air.
Feelings are growing, and it's just really lovely.
And who's headed for a date with disaster?
You have beautiful eyes. Should put you into breeding.
Among the rolling green hills of Gordon, Victoria, Farmer Nick's 3 love-struck girls are settling in to their new lives on the land.
Clean air is amazing.
Clean air is refreshing, isn't it?
But with decision day looming, the race to be Nick's first love is on.
It feels really surreal that I might have met my future husband.
I feel like there's a connection with Nick, so hopefully I can spend some alone time with him.
Morning, girls. How are you?
Oh, hey.
What the hell?
About to go chuck a line in. You want to come, Soph?
Yeah, just me?
I've only got 2 rods.
Idiot.
You'll be right.
It's radio DJ Sophie who's first in with a chance. That leaves Tegan and Tamika reeling.
So I was a bit disappointed
because I do like fishing, so I would have really liked to go out with him.
All right, you take the bucket.
Thank
Let's
you.
go for it.
The prospect of finding love is pretty huge, so it's good to have a bit of alone time and just to see whether or not there's a genuine connection there.
But for a 26-year-old farmer who's never been in love, alone time with a girl is a whole new ball game.
Yeah, I've only had the one relationship, and that was 10 years ago, back when I was 16, and I think back then I was too eager for that one thing. We know what that one thing is, but so for once in my life, I'd actually like to get to know them like a best friend.
Nick's hoping a gentle spot of fishing might be just the way to do it.
Yeah, put your hand here, because as soon as you release it, the line will go.
I have never been fishing, so this is going to prove very interesting.
Yeah, just a little swing.
A little?
Don't have to chuck the bejesus out.
I broke it! Where did it go?
We're way out there.
It's gone I broke it.
It might have been my fault, but I'm pretty sure I said a few times just a little swing. You know, you don't have to chuck it like a golf club, and she just went bang bang and yeah, lost it all.
Luckily, Nick's got a few other lines up his sleeve.
I must say, when I first seen you yesterday, you thought, she's hot. You have beautiful eyes.
Oh, thanks.
Where'd you get them?
My mum.
Well, make good babies anyway.
Good for making babies.
Should put you into breeding.
Put you into breeding. Nick could do with a lot of lessons on love, definitely, on how to chat to the ladies, but it was nice that he said that, you know, I've got beautiful eyes. He's got nice eyes too, actually. So, perfect match.
Doesn't look like we're going to catch a fish. Chatting to you's better than catching all the fish in the dam, so...
Oh, good line.
Nick and Sophie may be going home empty-handed, but it seems their hearts are full.
What I'll take away from the time we shared is just I like her, I love her energy, and if we did go into breeding, I know they'd be cute little fellas, I think, yeah.
Over in Western Australia, our bubbly winemaker Melia's treating Martin, James and Greg to the wonders of Margaret River.
Took them to Injured Beach. It's a beautiful surfing beach.
I think Western Australia hides it very well. It was just kilometres of sand. It was just heaven.
But after local Perth boy Greg splashed onto the scene last night, the heavenly atmosphere isn't likely to last.
I think the competition's going to heat up. I'm sure everyone's nice to each other at the moment, but you know, when there's a big prize at stake being Farmer Melia, you never know what could happen.
Greg's already sensed Melia's affection for James and decides it's time to take action.
But I've sort of got to take this opportunity to step it up a notch and get to know you. I'm really happy to be back, to be given this opportunity. I really am happy to be here. She does have a lot of traits that I'm looking for in like a future partner as far as a dream girl. I mean, she's very beautiful.
It's not too far to come down from Perth either.
Nah, even if it was twice the long drives, it doesn't matter. It's really nice.
He's a fun-loving guy, and I think deep down he's a real sweetheart, so I'm looking forward to spending more time with him as well. So do you think the other boys have been eaten by a shark yet? Should we go and check out
No,
what they're doing?
unfortunately, it doesn't look like it.
Over on Kieran's farm, Gold Coast girl Jay's been feeling a little out of sorts since this morning's cattle muster. Ever the romantic, Kieran's decided a personal tour of the wool shed might help to make amends.
Welcome to Mamagong Shearing Shed.
Wow. It was amazing. I definitely haven't seen anything like this before. It's really beautiful in here.
I thought it'd be nice to bring her up and show her the whole process of shearing and what happens in the big shearing shed.
Okay.
We bring all these sheep into the paddock, into the yards, into these backyards.
Yep.
And then they move straight into the shed here.
But, as always on the farm, there's still work to be done.
Right, we'll start stacking these up. Okay. So I'll give you one of these. Be very careful.
And how much do they weigh?
These bales here would be 180 kilos.
I'm getting to know him a lot better. Now it's just one-on-one. It obviously, you know, it makes me feel a bit better and,
you know, feelings are growing, and yeah, it's just really lovely.
And when it comes to the shearing lesson, there's no sheep in sight.
Go, yeah, down. So you got to pretend to be going bang, bang. I was a bit surprised. I didn't realise Jay would be so much sort of fun, and she's quite bubbly and enjoyable. Once that's finished, I'll finish shearing there. I'll push you down there. So quick, come on. Yeah, it did blow me back a bit.
Now that I've sheared you, you can, go down. Go in your little hole. Go. I'm sort of, you know, taking it all as it comes, but, you know, he's an amazing person. Anybody would be lucky to end up with him. So hopefully I am that lucky person.
I'm going to have to make a decision sooner rather than later. Jay's definitely jumping out of me at the moment. There you go. That's shearing.
Oh, thanks for showing me that.
She's a bit like me. She likes to have a bit of fun, doesn't take things too seriously. So, yeah, I think Jay definitely.
After the break, Farmer Charles lays it all on the line.
You know, after a couple of days here, there was not a whole lot of clear signals.
Just tell me to relax. Say chill out.
Chill out, Dara.
And Mark takes Emily on a steamy date.
I think there's a problem with our irrigation.
Our farmers must soon make one of the hardest decisions of their lives and send one of their favourites home.
Yeah, I'm doing cartwheels in my head at the moment, so it's all... I have no idea which way I'm going to go yet. They're all awesome girls.
But no one wants to leave.
You stay here. Yeah, stay here.
It would mean a lot to get to know each other better and to stay here and...
Come on.
And for him to get to know me better.
Yes.
In northern New South Wales, the rain has finally cleared.
Yeah, beautiful day, isn't it? You don't see too much of this in Melbourne, do you?
Giving our thoughtful farmer Charles a chance to reignite the spark with Donna.
I do like Donna, but there has been that reservation. And then, you know, after a couple of days here, there was not a whole lot of clear signals from Donna as to whether or not she felt a spark or whether she might have initially but didn't now or something like that. So I just sort of said to her today, are you just holding something back, or is there maybe nothing really there in the first place?
I'm very conscious of everyone, sometimes maybe too conscious of everybody else. This situation's unusual for me, so I think I probably have been maybe a little bit reserved.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe you've obviously noticed that then.
Oh, well, yeah, because it either says one of two things, doesn't it? That they're either holding something back or there's nothing there to hold back.
I mean, I'm here for the right reasons, does that make sense? I think we're both maybe just a little bit awkward. But I think we kind of relaxed eventually. Yeah, I suppose that would be helpful if we dropped the guard a little bit.
With time running out before decision day, Donna must decide whether to step up or risk losing Charles forever.
But I'm a little bit cautious, I guess. Just tell me to relax. Say chill out.
Chill out,
Stop
Dara.
it. Stop being so polite. Shake off that reserved caution.
Yeah. Yep.
It'll creep back though, so I just
Oh,
have
will
to
it?
keep an eye on it. Yeah, just
keep you in line.
Just sort that out. Yeah, I need that.
I do think there's something there with Donna. Well, I'd like to think so. But I'm still not overly convinced that she's genuinely interested. I think she's holding back a little, so... Yeah, I don't know.
In steamy far north Queensland, our sensitive farmer Marks picks sweet-natured Emily to join him for a spot of weeding amongst the pawpaws.
It's certainly a date with a difference, Mark. I've never done this on a date before. Neither of you.
From the first moment they met, Mark was captivated by Emily's good looks.
Well, wow.
But her quiet nature has been a cause for concern.
Her personality and my personality are quite similar. Sometimes you have to be a bit wary of that. Did you just do that?
What?
Do that pawpaw plant?
Did I?
Oh my
I'm
goodness.
really sorry.
I mean, are we going to be too similar that we just bore each other? But there's still something about her that makes her shine out.
I'm worried I'm going to squash another plant.
She's got me curious, and I want to find out what it is.
Come here, I've got something to show you. I'm not an expert, but I think there's a problem with our irrigation.
And true to type, Emily hasn't got a bad word to say about Mark.
Really like that he's a country boy, that he's a farmer. I always thought that I could settle down with a farmer.
So, and what we're looking for is a really nice, bright purple.
He is passionate about his farm, about his work.
Looks good.
And he seems very close with his family, which is super important to me. My family means the world to me.
So what would they think if you were to say to them, Mum, Dad, I love you, but I'm moving to Mariba? Do you think that would be a bit of a bombshell?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it would be.
But change is good,
Yeah.
can be good.
Can be good.
Yeah. That's a maybe, that's all I need. Maybe's better than a no.
And that's all Emily needs to finally come out of her shell.
A big thing is you just look for that spark. That's really important. I have missed being in a relationship and I would like to have a boyfriend. I think I'm ready.
There has to be chemistry, doesn't
there
there?
has to be chemistry, yeah.
You know a little bit about me, but you think we've got that?
I'd like to think so.
Yeah?
Do you think so?
I think there could be.
There could be.
Definitely, yeah.
Come on, yeah.